Welcome back to Ask STARBASE, where we try to answer some of your questions from explorers. This time, a question from one of our explorers out in Colorado. And we got this question from our friend Nebula, one of the stewards that works with students out in STARBASE, Colorado. And that question was, can dogs really smell our fear? For this one, we might have some special guests this time around. Some of my personal assistants, Dizzy and Wonton. So this is a great question. Can dogs really smell our fear? And it's a little difficult, but we do have a lot of scientific research and even some citizen science to tell us a little bit more about how we could answer this question. So we've gained a bunch of evidence based on a few studies. One was in 2017 by Biagio Danilo in the Journal of American Cognition. And it seemed to confirm what many people had already theorized, that animals do, and especially dogs, have a human fear sense using chemosignals. And these chemosignals are things that we emit from our bodies without even realizing it. So his team studied golden retrievers and Labradors, and they were interested if human body odors could actually have an effect on the animal's behavior, and if it could be observed whether they were fearful or maybe even some other emotions. And they did find a huge connection between the actual smells of fear and happiness, for example, that they had emulated with the animals and their connection to their owners especially. What was also interesting is actually about 10 years previous, a study was done of children that were bitten by dogs. So they studied many incidents where children unfortunately had been bitten by dogs. And what they ended up realizing was that in almost every case, the dog had some other perception of their territory or of their belongings, even their toys and things, of being threatened. In almost every instance, there was an issue of their food being threatened or maybe being cut off. And so in many of these cases, there were other factors that contributed besides the actual, say, emotional state or fear of the children involved. Also, upon forensic research, after this study was conducted, they did determine that many of these animals, in fact a majority, actually had other medical conditions that caused them to be more agitated or upset or uncomfortable. And these conditions may have contributed to the actual incidents where the dogs bit other people. Thanks for tuning into another edition of Ask STARBASE. Please submit your questions to our email here. It's ask@starbase-ct.com. And we hope to come up with some good answers for you. Have a great one.